Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. This your boy Tail Biz. All right, you guys, check this out. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 brings in $114 million opening weekend on a $250 million budget. This movie is still in the hole. This movie needs to take in at least maybe around that 350, worst case scenario, and best case scenario beyond the 350 to be considered somewhat of a success. See, the thing is, back in the day, these movies, for Marvel, they were costing around maybe 150 to make, and they were bringing in, 300 million, 350, then that's fine. But now when you're spending 250 million to make these films, and it's basically doing maybe a 100 million over his production budget, then that's not much of a profit, because once again, you want to get at least double or triple what you spent to basically produce this movie. And when you're not even getting double of what you spent to make this movie, then it's kind of like, okay, well, should we continue to do this? But once again, the problem is these movies are getting more expensive to make because of the special effects and everything, and then just a lot of different things. You could do reshoots that can be pricey, so whatever the cast is asking for, so you can just run into a lot of problems. And Marvel has just not been on point lately, and that's just real talk. Now, the global revenue could, save this movie, from being a complete failure or a complete disappointment, but we just have to see. But at the end of the day, a lot of times it's really based off what it does in the States domestically. And like I said before, this movie cost 250 to make. So basically, you thinking, well, it got about 2 more weeks to basically at least try to do respectable business. Now, like I said, week 2 will determine everything, how much it drops. Because keep in mind, Ant-Man dropped dramatically the second weekend, and it was considered a box office disappointment. And then you got to think you have Fast and Furious 10 coming out in a couple of weeks. So, it's not going to be able, sustain box office dominance, because, or at least that type of, weekend gross, because basically that movie's coming out. So you're thinking that people going to be thinking about that movie and wanting to see that movie. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, there you have it. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.